Good evening, Ficsit employees. It is Space Cat here with part 8 of our Satisfactory in 40 hours playthrough. We are on hour 9, and we are just about to go make turbo fuel. At the end of the last video, we got an interesting blueprint, and honestly one that I was kind of dreading getting in a way. Not because it's bad. It's a little harder to integrate into my plans than some of the other ones for circuit boards. So we got the electrode circuit board, which takes petroleum, coke, and rubber and makes circuit boards. I was kind of running out of real life time in the last episode, so I didn't make the circuit board setup. I feel like we should go do that right now, first, before we go on to turbo fuel, because circuit boards are one of those parts that you will feel like you have a whole container of, and then you'll look 5 hours later and you have none and realize you haven't been making enough. The normal circuit board recipe is plastic and copper sheets. So, cutting circuit boards off of the plastic and copper sheets path actually really frees up those resources for computers, in plastic's case, for supercomputers, in plastic's case as well. And then it really just lessens our need for copper sheets. So we can keep the nodes we have, making wire and cable and eventually copper powder when we get to nuclear pasta. So ultimately it's a good thing. It also means that I wasn't originally in this playthrough, I was not going to build a train between my main base, which we have not even built yet, and my first oil and rubber processing area. I think that since we have circuit boards are going to be made there, as well as rubber and plastic for probably about the next 10 hours, that it's probably a good idea to set up a train. Down there, I don't want to build 3 conveyor belts back to the base. And 1 conveyor belt with smart splitters is going to get backed up. So I think we are going to build a train, which is fine. I don't mind 1 train line in a short playthrough like this. I definitely don't want multiple train lines. That has its place for really big factories, but not for a quick playthrough like this, in my opinion. So without further ado, let's jump into it and see if we can get that circuit board construction going, and then we will get on our way to turbo fuel. Here we go. Snow wants to say hi. All right, let's see where we're at. Okay, we don't need all of this stuff. We definitely need this. Need some of these. We're good on that. And we're still kind of in that phase where we're going to do some manual feeding here and there. The way I consider the kind of early processes of the game is that you're kind of handcrafting for a while, right? Especially if you're going fast, you're going to have to handcraft stuff. And then you kind of get to a phase where you're not handcrafting too much anymore, but you haven't hooked... Actually, you know what? Let's just do it. You haven't hooked up main infrastructure for all of your lines because maybe you're going to move, or you're going to move bases pretty soon, or there could be any number of reasons that... What happened here? Okay, it's going in. All right, we're making encased beams here. So you do this kind of thing where I am making dedicated infrastructure. And if you recall, this is where we first made our versatile framework, so we just didn't tear it down, we just switched the mats out. And, we're kind of getting our little container here of encased beams and whatnot. And then you get to a point where you're building your main base out and everything, and now you want to get away from this kind of, carrying things over to the next place. And you want to start actually just hooking things up so that they're always running. I mean, the way we've hooked up, smart plate, I'm sorry, not smart plates, rips and rotors and stators and stuff like that, right? Those are being continuously made right now. I guess right now we can but you see this is like a lot of running around to go get the materials we need and whatnot. Like, where are the motors? I know they're around here somewhere. Yeah, they're over here. And eventually everything will be in a nice centralized place. Alright, I'm just gonna go turn some of this stuff in for industrial manufacturing. I don't have the plastic on me though, I don't think. No. And yeah, that's going in here. And there should be some in here. Yeah. Alright, so let's go do our turn in. We don't have any cable on us. That would have been kind of annoying. I think our cable's over here somewhere, right? Yeah. Alright. We could make a little hypertube over there. Don't really feel like it's necessary. Going down is much faster than going back up to someplace. Alright, so let's go build out our circuit board factory. Okay, so what we need to do is just change all of this from fuel to petroleum coke, and then make sure our ratios are correct. So you want 40, and I think that's actually what we're getting is, I think about 120. All right, so we can get rid of all these pipes. We weren't using this fuel anyways, and we're certainly not going to use it for generators, because we're going to go get turbo fuel right now. So we'll let these remaining guys finish up, and we'll get rid of the sink, just in case we ever need a few more pieces of packaged fuel. Alright, so these are going to make petroleum coke now, with no other byproduct. And let's blow up some land here. Get rid of these stinky plants at the very least. Ah! My slug! Alright. Now let's take a look at what this recipe wants. Okay, electrode circuit board wants 20 rubber and 40 petroleum coke per minute. These are each producing 120 per minute, so we're gonna have more than our belt can handle. But let's just start building out and seeing. So let's see, I need a splitter. What are you making? 120. So 2 of these. Okay. 40, so that's gonna be 60 for the first node. And we might just sink the rest, because this is more than enough assemblers for the mid-game. Did I get the belt? Goofy? I don't think so. Doesn't want to go right in. Let's see if that does the trick. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Okay. Oh, no power. We can get rid of this. Alright, then our rubber is going to have to take a little bit of a weirder route. I can't do it this way. Ugh. Okay. So how much rubber does this want? 6 wants 120. And what are we making? We got 20, 20, 40, 60, 80. Boom, 120. Good, are we good? Okay. So now we have a certain amount of circuit boards coming in. We don't have any extra rubber left over, but the supply of rubber we have shouldn't go lower than this. And we'll work on that as we get to it. All right, let's go back to base. Go do this turn in. Ouch. That was kind of dumb.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of project assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Cable plastic circuits, and we don't have any, I probably won't start making heavy modular frames until we get an alternate recipe so I don't have to deal with screws. Okay. Let's take that with us. And let's see. Search parent node. Do we do this yet? We have some SAM, don't we? Maybe not. Oh, we did. And maybe over here. Yeah, here's all our other stuff. Okay. I think I want to do the overclock first. That's fine for now.
SAM fluctuator recipe unlocked. The fluctuator can mimic unique communication through patterns of electric frequencies to instruct reanimated SAM to perform specific
we're gonna go up the tech
tasks
tree a
or
little
give
bit
specific
before we continue.
restrictions, such as matter to energy conversion. It can also function as matter memory, reading the exact composition and state of a collection of matter in one location, breaking it down, and near instantly reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible potential for smart storage.
Your threads shift solid to fluid to a tapestry, matter and mind and melody.
Potential for harnessing alien energy completed. Ficsit has identified 2 development tracks requiring additional research to integrate Somersloops safely and efficiently into Ficsit technology.
The loop organ contains scripture, contains instruments to compose symphonies of root and rot and recycling. Shrines to evolution and revolution.
Dimensional Depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another. Once parts are fed into the Dimensional Depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood. The glass will not shatter, the metal will not bend, the wood will not splinter. Weave.
Turbofuel unlocked. This upgrade to regular fuel is optimal for fuel-powered generators, jetpacks, and fulfilling long-distance trucker fantasies.
Okay. I want to get some circuit boards because I want to unlock the summer sloop overclock. That's going to help when we get turbo fuel, so we don't have to make as many generators. It helps with lots of other things too. So basically, well, again, this is not for new players, so I'm assuming everyone knows what it does. But you can take things like slugs, and instead of getting 1 power shard out of it, you'll get 2. Instead of getting 5 power shards out of it, you'll get 10 for like a purple slug and whatnot. For a fuel generator, instead of using 3 fuel generators, you only need to use 1, etc. Which at this point in the game matters quite a bit because you know, materials is definitely, oh, you know what, we need to make a we need to sync this. It's a good thing we came back, because I don't think it would have crashed our system, but it wouldn't have been good for it. It would have slowed it down a lot. And speaking of tickets, let's see where we are. 13, great. We're gonna have a whole lot more than that pretty soon. Okay, we are definitely going down rubber. So I think what we're gonna do is get rid of one of these. All right, we'll take some of these. This will overflow eventually, but it's gonna take a long time. Where's that going? That's going in there. Okay. Let's see. I think I need to bring some rubber with me too. What do we get? Gonna need more than that for fuel generators. I need these. Oops. What the heck did I just do? I guess I just turned the console on. Did not mean to do that. Still working? You're not. Okay, let's flush this. Three. Whatever. I'll deal with it later. Famous last words. But I do want to go get turbo fuel started. Because it is so much better than regular fuel for the jetpack. Oop. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna die if I didn't do this. Going there for a bit. We need to go all right, so we're getting a little bit of a surplus of pipes, which is great because what we're going to eventually do is take these and shunt them to our next base. Okay, we're full. Here, put that in there. We're gonna make some of these. Oh, we need to go get some of our Sam ore, or whatever you call it. I remember we got that down in this cave over here. Again, pretty soon I'm going to bring all of that out and put it over to our main base. Oh no, I'm going to die. Okay, good. I think while we're here... Oh, I didn't bring anything out. I don't know. I want to start building up silica and quartz crystal, but I got some time before I need to do that. About an hour or two. And I should have it done before I get into the next part. These I don't really mind crafting by hand because they go pretty fast. And then once we get turbo fuel, we're going to start spreading out over the map a little bit, exploring, getting some more hard drives. Definitely get some hard drives before I start making heavy modular frames. I'm mostly looking for the heavy, not the heavy flexible frame, but the other one. It uses pipes, encased beams, frames, and not screws. But if we don't find it, it's not the end of the world either. I just personally like it better. Alright, I think we needed 100 of those. Alien tech. summer sloops. Awesome. And now we can do some fun stuff. So, what is good about that?
Production amplifier unlocked. Every single manufacturing and smelting building will be backwards compatible with this new technology. These buildings can now have a summer sloop embedded to increase resource output without requiring more input, at the cost of greatly increased power consumption.
Let's see what we
Flow
got.
cycles within flow cycles make explosions into temples and explosions into temples. The spin sphere of woven windows. Each tiny body contains tinier bodies until the line layers fold into curves which folds into threads which weave the tapestry. A song of light and leaf and flower, a dance of matter clouds and...
I think they're trying to explain energy to matter conversion theory, but you do not need to understand it to do your job. I'll just mute them for you so you can continue your mission. I, however, will be taking notes. This is fascinating material.
Alright, so what's good about this? What's good about this is we get twice as much of everything. And in some recipes, that's even more than twice as much. So, put the little slug in here, and instead of getting 1 shard, we get 2. And then when we go to the yellow shard, we'll get 4 instead of 2 if we did it the other way. Oop. Okay, so yellow slug would give 2. Now it gives 4. And that works for everything in the game? Did it give me 4? It looked like it only gave me 2. I'm confused. I started with 10. I started with 7, now I have 10. I'm confused. Maybe it's bugged? We can try something different. Pretty sure we got some, yeah, we got some meats in here. So let's try it with this. Okay, this is going to give us 2 instead of 1. What? So this should give us 8. And that's working. Okay, so this is working. I don't think the shards worked. It's possible they changed it. It was pretty overpowered in my opinion. Alright, so let's try some of the other stuff. And what's even better about this, and I do want to do this while I'm doing this because I want to get some architectural recipes. What's good about doing this especially is on the other end, you can turn this into twice as much. So one of these normally makes 1 alien protein, and then 1 will make 2 instead. So twice as much is better than not twice as much. And then let's put a sink over here. All right, so this is gonna give us 2 each time. No, oh yeah, 2. Okay, good. I was like, oh man, they changed it. And we're just gonna shoot up with tickets here. Speaking of which, let's get our... As far as phase 3 stuff, I should probably start making it right now. I could. I'm not going to. I'm going to wait until I have my main base set up. Although I'm not sure it's the fastest way to do things. I don't really know. The main base setup takes me about 2 or 3 hours, probably. And then I usually get into phase 3. I'm honestly not sure what's faster. You got to spend those 2 or 3 hours somewhere along the way, so... Alright, we're going to do some foundations. No. Customizer. We like carbon finish. This is purely preference. This is what I like. I like grip metal. I do like some factory patterns and stuff. Some arrow patterns. That's good. Alright, that's enough for now. And made quite a bit of tickets here, so great. Alright, so we're gonna go make turbo fuel now. I know we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we need probably about 10 of these. I think we need 3 of these. We need, I think, 6 of these, 2 of these. All right. So where are we at? We got most of the mats we need. Always use that to-do list. It's very, very helpful. Wouldn't say it's necessary, but until you start getting dimensional depots and carrying your inventory around with you, yeah, it's pretty good. There's nothing worse than being, well, there's lots of things worse than this, but in this game, there's not much worse than being on site and not being able to build what you want to because you forgot stuff half the map away. Okay. Portable miners. And then we brought some rubber up, so. Let's. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. This, however, I do want to take these. Okay, that can go away. Here's some rubber. Yeah. Okay. All right, off we go. I always like to make sure that, the thing I forget the most is iron rods and plates. I would say almost legit like 100% of the time. So I like to make sure I got... Again, this is all before you get dimensional storage. And here's something cool. In the beginning of the game, we already put our power, like, basically out to here, and we're going to, like, right here. So, we can do our little hypertube over there. And pick up where we left off. Now, if I did use blueprints in this build, and I'm doing it purposely not using blueprints, I would blueprint these transports. They don't take too long to build, but it's nice. There's a lot of, you gotta hook everything up to power and everything. This is a really simple thing to blueprint. And once you do it, you never have to worry about it again. But we are doing this with no blueprints. You know what I need that I don't have? We don't have much tier 3 belts. Again, better to be not caught out, You'll notice I do this a lot. I just shove a bunch of stuff in here and leave, and then come back and grab it. It honestly has cost me a lot of time in the past. I'm not sure it's smart to do. We'll build that out later. Come on. Darn it. Used to having like rocket fuel, which goes a lot farther. This is also where we're going to start getting some explosive ammo, and then we can really start exploring. I don't really explore until I have at least turbo fuel. And then I really don't explore. And when I say explore, I don't mean just like go admire how pretty the map is. I mean, go get, although that is a valid thing to do. I mean, go get summer sloops and spheres and stuff like that. Fight wildlife. Okay, I think we needed to put some in here. How much concrete is in here? That's enough for now. Those. We don't need the summer sloop. No, yeah, we'll take the summer sloops. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I think I'll take a few more reps. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, so we're getting into a 45-minute period here. We'll probably just... Didn't quite get done what I thought I was going to get done. Not necessarily in a bad way. Just did some other stuff that I need to do eventually. I still would like to get to turbo fuel in 10 hours, though. Okay, so that's kind of where we started. Then we went down here and we got our, I think this is about as far as we extended. What is going on here? Our capacity. That's okay. We'll have turbo fuel soon. Hopefully. I am a little nervous about that. I'm skipping a lot of collectibles and stuff right now because I just want to get that fuel going. Apparently we're about to... I'm trying to think what we did that... We are definitely dipping into our biofuel, which is not great. All right, we're gonna start small so we don't blow a fuse. I might even set some coal power up really quick. I guess we did add a lot of machines onto the, you know, maybe the machines onto the assemblers. I don't know. This is the spot otherwise known as the coal hole. Yeah, you know what? I think turbo fuel is gonna have to wait till next week. I am worried we're gonna blow a fuse. Or not next week, next, we're just gonna make a little coal generator just so we don't blow a fuse. Which is why I'm trying to go kind of fast here. Can we stop? All right. Not the prettiest, but I am worried that we've got about a minute left. Sometimes it do be like this. Creatures in the way. Oh my god, you dude. Get out. Okay, I think we're good now.
Ficsit always did underestimate the power of a single cosmic ray, flipping the right bit at the wrong time.
He hurt his buddy. Alright, is there anything else I want here? This isn't going to be enough water, so I don't really care. 45, 90 is 180. There we go. That should be enough. And just for a few seconds, let's power charge this. It's just helping get these things saturated, that's it. Okay. Alright, power situation looks good. At least good enough to build our turbo. And then I'm going to grab this pure coal node over here. Taking out 240. Yeah, we need a good belt. Okay. I don't care about me personally. I don't care about straight belts and stuff when I'm bringing it to a site, because my feeling is in this playthrough I likely won't come back here again, so I won't have to look at it. Alright. Let's see. Oil should be like right over here, I think. I think my sulfur was like, yep, right over there. So what we're gonna do is, this is where we're going to get build our compacted coal, kind of right in the middle over here. I don't really remember how much we need right now for this. And again, I don't really care about ratios that much, as long as I have enough. Oh god. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh no, I'm so sorry. was tragic. Okay, what am I doing? You forgive me? Can we stop? Yeah, go under there. Have another. I'm running out of frickin'. Alright, I think this is a, I can't remember what kind of node this is. Is it impure? This one is good. I thought this was a normal mode. Oh, that's fine. And it's definitely not the one I use. Alright guys, I'm gonna set up the node just so I'm over here. And then getting up on an hour, I think we're gonna call it. Okay, I think there's one normal and aren't you up? One normal, two normal, and then I think two impure maybe? We're gonna have to go back and get, go get some steel thingy-majiggies, steel beams. So we might do that in the next episode. Well, we will do it in the next episode. Okay. I do know that last time I built here, I had problems with the elevation, so I want to make sure that I start off high enough. Yeah, we're running out of concrete too. We're running out of everything. We basically didn't plan this right. Alright, so we got our normal node here, putting out 120, and this is impure also, yes. So we're going to have 2 nodes putting out 120. And then, let's just start with that. Okay. You know what? Let's take back some of this concrete. And we're going to make a hypertube back over to the base. But we're going to do that in the next episode. So, turbo fuel in the next episode. Got some stuff done today. Got some cleanup. Got a few things we needed to do with the tech tree. Got some tickets. All those things need to be done. But yeah, we got a little distracted, did some other stuff. So anyways, catch you on the next video. Space Cat is out. Goodbye. Oh, let's see where we are. We are at hour 10. Right on time. All right, peace out, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.